Alright, this is Lamania Preview 2 for Lamordia. I have not looked at the gear, so... Oh, there's a lot of people here. Yeah, I'll look at the gear now. And I'll put cards for the different sections. I have no idea what these items are. I will put a link to the thread on the forums that lists out how the loot is organized, but I'm just gonna look at the items. Oh, and there's a lot. Okay, cool. Potency's good. That's always a hard thing to fit. I don't know why it only has 2 effects. That's probably a bug. Quality spell power is always good. Missing effects though. Oh wait, literally nothing is done. This is very strange. Can't put feedback on these items. They don't. This item's literally missing stats. What? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh. I have to look at the augments to know if this is good, but I mean those stats are okay. Spell saves is nice, I guess. Disciple spell saves is actually quite nice. I don't think this item is supposed to be here because on the forum thread he seemed to indicate that the items with 3 slots were the artifact, and this is not an artifact. Oh, would you look at that? Prove deception, quality assassinate. Not very useful level 8, but that's spicy on the... Assuming the cap one keeps it... Oh, this item is just fantastic for range. It's gonna make leveling very nice. Insightful absorb, I don't think we've ever seen before. So that's nice. Oh, there's one for everyone? Looks like... Oh, and quality. Wow. I mean, these are completely useless on heroic. But okay, this item's insane. This item is crazy. 128 unconsciousness range on heroic is way more than you're ever gonna need, and then the hit point regen is crazy. This item is definitely getting nerfed, 100%. The temperature relief is obviously good to keep an MRR. Oh, nice. They're bringing back the jump. I like that. That's fine. Both good stats to have. Insightful fortification I like. That's always good. Oh, now there's also a helmet for resist. I assume a cloak. Yep. I mean, that's fine. Depending on the crafting system, I don't think these are going to be used very much, but this item seems bad. I don't know. Feels like the stats are just too low. That's just me. Oh, this is a good item for healing yourself with negative. I like that. Ooh. Monk's Rejoicing. You don't really need enhanced key anymore after they added +2 to key gen on hit in the Core 2 Henshin. I guess it'd be nice to have a fist. That's about it. But still, Reinforced Fist, always good to have that. Insightful Intelligence is very good. Oh, Insightful all the stats. Nice. Nice. I like that. That's good. Oh, Profane Combat Mastery. Yeah, we need this. That's good. Just a good build for Warforged. That item doesn't have any stats. Okay. Okay, this item is terrible. Soundproof, I guess, is okay, but Listen is completely useless. That's disappointing. Spell Sight's always good. This item's missing a stat. This item's good. This item's really good. Except for Con 2 and Self Armor Piercing, very good item. Okay, realistically, I don't think +1 accuracy is gonna make a difference. I don't know. I mean, Undying is always good because it means this is gonna be an amazing item on hardcore because it's gonna be unkillable, so that's cool. Straight F tier item has proof against poison. That's all we can say. Okay, on heroic, this item is interesting because immunity to fear is kind of hard to get on some builds. Hopefully at cap it doesn't have these item stats, because these two effects are not good at cap. That item is missing a slot. Just a good ring. Double strike's always good. Tenet slice is fine, I guess. Profane life force, always good. Missing. Ooh, quality potency. Now it well, it's not the epic one, but on epic it's gonna overlap with the Red Wizard site, which sucks, but it's not a raid item, which is nice. True Seeing's always good. Magical efficiency, don't know why you would use this over the Feywild bracers that give 10%, but more magical efficiency items is always good. Just a amazing, fantastic item for leveling. More spell points is always good, and Insightful Wizardry is very nice. Missing stats, that is a terrible item. Yeah, so that is just a straight up bad item. You never ever want +1 or +2 only one save, and quality saves, unless it's quality resistant, is effectively useless. Oh, that's the end of the list. Intelligence skills. It's okay. Dodge is nice though. Missing. Oh, a rune arm. Oh, great. This is a fantastic rune. Oh, wait. Rune arm has the slots? Oh, cool. Wait, why is it level 18? Anyways, that's gonna get changed. Oh, there's like there's a bunch of things I have to look at. Oh boy. Okay, what do the weapons have on them? Vampirism? Do they all have vampirism? All of them? There's no way did they all have it? Yeah, they do. Huh. Nice for hardcore and elite players, I guess, which is fine. Not really great for Reaper mode, but I mean, we'll see what the crafting augments have, but overall looks solid. Ooh, good luck +2 at level 8 is very good. Natural armor is also good, so I like that. Wait, why does this have 4 slots and 2 effects? Okay, that definitely seems like a bug. It's funny. Oh, and they get the armor slots, because with Dreadcrafting, the armor slots are the most powerful. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So do they all? Well, they all have the natural armor good luck. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Ghostly and Fortification. Ghostly level 8 is crazy. Straight up good item. Such a good item. So there's a Ghostly and a good luck of everything. That's good. Crafting ingredients. Yep, nothing special there. Oh. I don't know where the augments are. Well, let's look at the rare items. There's not many. Okay, this is... Okay, so the rare items have 3 slots and 1 static effect, which is what was in the post. So, Confidence Elemental Resist is good. That AC at level 8 seems insane. I don't know, that's just me. Do these all have confidence? They do. Oh, Exceptional Universal Spell Lore! That's one of the best effects in the whole game. Is that only on the robe? Oh, it's only on the robe. Interesting. Okay. It's missing an effect, are these all? No. I mean, Cold Absorption, I guess, is okay. I wouldn't say it's great. Missing an effect. What's the rune arm? Oh, it's a Cold Bolt's rune arm. Oh, and it keeps Insightful Glaciation, which is the stat you want. You don't want the spell lore. Spell lore is easy to get. Insightful spell power is one of the hardest stats to get. So I'm glad that's there. Anyways, let's look at the crafting altar. Are these 1d6? Okay, that's too low. That's a bug. 9 spell pen at level 8. You are going to be bypassing golem spell resistance at level 8. That's a bug. That's fine. I mean, that's the same as Dread. Same as Dread. Okay. Anyways, that's... Wait, why is this plus 2% exceptional crit chance. The robe has 3. That's just worse. Okay, cool. Exceptional main stat, always good. Okay, there's a bonus to all the spell powers, it's fine. All the stats. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about crit damage items in heroics. It seems a little, I don't know. That seems a little power creepy because casters are already really broken in heroics. I don't know if they needed this. I don't know, we'll see. And then as the amps, so far it's literally just dread crafting. Oh, there's a seeker. No, dread did have that. Is there anything new? There was supposed to be new stuff. Not seeing any of that. PR, MRR, spell pen. Wait, why is this spell pen 3? Am I blind? Was this not 9? I thought this was 9. Why is there a spell pen augment for the weapon and the accessories? That's weird. Okay, whatever. That's really strange. Tactics DC is always good. Assassinate's good. I mean, just power creep. That's what those are. Resistance is good. Enhanced ghostly and heroics. That seems a little crazy. Okay. Sacred DCs and heroics is nice. Fortification. Yeah, here it is. This is literally 3% exceptional crit chance. Why was that thing with a quarter step plus 2? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Sneak attack dice and heroic is funny because it's basically useless. Because you don't have melee power. Oh, and here's your craft the weapons. Okay. Is there anything new? Oh. Yes? Oh, look at this. 1% decreased threat gen. 1%. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a good stat to have, but like 1% is totally useless. So, I don't know. I feel like that should probably not be quality on heroic. Oh, a destruction augment. I like that. That doesn't work. That. Oh, Bane augments? Ew. That's bad. Armor piercing on a weapon, though, is interesting. Double strike, amazing. Double shot, amazing. Wait, these don't. This is not right. That's not what it is. Okay, make a note of that. Quality bonus to main stats. Oh, nice. Okay, thumbs up from me for the heroic crafting. It's just better dread crafting. Just gonna make sure I control the heroic items. Yes, I did. Okay, let's look at the legendary items. Obviously, I'm gonna be a bit harsher with these items because I'm an endgame player, but I am curious. Do these have stats? Well, obviously, Insightful Potency on an orb is good, except it's missing the slots, so that's a problem. Quality spell power is always good, no matter the slot, because that's hard gear. No, these don't have the stats either. Okay. The Tower Shield has quality insight, which is fine. Insight PR is good. You want those on a tank. I guess it might be good later. Okay. Okay, this item is significantly worse on Legendary because the IOD spell DC augments exist. Spell save, I guess, is nice for a low lifer, but I don't know. Same thing here. Spell saves, not the best. And IOD spell DC augments exist. That's kind of useless. Missing an effect. Okay, this item. Oh, it's quality assassinate +4. Oh, in the past it was +3. So, for the 2 people in game that use assassinate, this is a fantastic item. And obviously, improved deception is always good. That's one of the most important stats if you want to play a DPS character and use the attack dice, which you should. This should be greater marksmanship. Otherwise, good item because you can craft on it. Okay, I do think that the Insightful Absorb is interesting. It seems awfully high though, but because you can, if you're playing a tank character, you can have all of the helmets that have Insightful and all the cloaks that have Quality Absorb, and then, I mean, if you really wanted to try hard, you get the exact same copies of all the augments, put all the augments in all of them, and then you just swap in whichever Absorb one you want for the raid. Like, if you're running Skellies, you want Fire and Sonic Absorb. If you're running Den of Vipers, you want Acid Absorb, you just swap it in, which is nice. And they all have Insightful Physical Sheltering, so you're not losing that. Oh, and the cloaks have Magical Sheltering. Okay, yeah, straight up, it's grindy, and you have to get a lot of augments, but I like that. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. That actually has a use, because you can get more Absorb, and Absorb is always a good stat to have. So this item is actually the same as Heroic, which is significantly less crazy on Epic, because there's a couple items with Temperance of Belief. But Temperance of Belief is still one of the best stats in the whole game for Divine characters, so any item with Temperance of Belief is good. And the Strength of Purpose is significantly worse, but it's still okay, I guess. This is probably supposed to be on the rare table because it has 3 effects. I don't know why, but wait, I thought the heroic one had 2 effects. I'll check that later when I make my post on the forums with all the feedback on the gear. Okay, this item is like a million times worse than it was on heroic because speed is now an easily gotten augment. Not great. Cypher Fortification, I mean, I could see myself wearing this just for Cypher Fortification because that's how good a stat Cypher Fortification is, and it's basically impossible to fit into anything. So, that's fine. Oh, and there's also a resist. Yeah, I don't think the resist is as useful. Exactly. But it gives you options, I guess, depending on what you're running. So I guess that's fine. No problems with that. Okay, this item is just atrocious. It has the problem of single save bonus. I mean, recently they've been going that way with all their saves items, which is generally not good, because generally you just want resistance, and yeah, resistance 32 augment would be 11, not 13, but I mean, I'd rather have the augment for 2 less to all my saves than have to get 3 separate items for +1. I don't know, it's just me. Obviously good item, if you need to heal with negative, no problems with that. Spirit Reinforced Fist is good. It doesn't work on Razor Claw at the moment, but it does work with all key weapons, which is funny. Enhanced Key +5 is completely useless because I don't think there's a single build in the game that can make use of +5 key. I'm pretty sure all the builds at the moment I just have max key all the time. Like, +5 enhanced key basically means you hit an enemy once and you fill your bar to full, and you can't use it. So, I don't know. But that's not a fault of the item, that's a fault of how Monk and Sacred Fist are designed. Oh, and then there's a helmet with Insightful main stat. Oh, it's +7. Ah, so you don't have to run the raids to get the Insightful stats. Okay, I like that. Good item. Profane Combat Mastery is a hard thing to get. Love to see it on more items. Armor Piercing is also good. Obviously, if you want to heal with Repair, this is a great item. No complaints. That's a missing item. Oh! Sound and Silence. I was not expecting this on a non-raid item. It's also missing an effect. Sound and Silence is okay. Problem is the DC 90 on the Silence, and it doesn't proc very often. It's the main problem. The sonic damage though is nice on a bard because I believe it scales with spell power from a spell. So it's not too bad on a bard. I mean, I like seeing it on the item. I haven't really tested it very well to know how good of an effect it is, but I like just seeing it, so I like that. This item is terrible, for the sole reason that both of these stats are an augment. So, that's much sad. Oh! Enhanced bonus to pack dice. Really? Well, UMD is funny because Warlock gets like 100 UMD with 1 rank in it at cap. So UMD is completely worthless because Warlock has more UMD than any class in the game. So I don't know why this gives UMD, because you'd only ever wear this on Warlock. But Power and Pact is good because Warlocks are bad for blasting damage and higher end content. So I like just giving them more Pact dice. That's fine with me. Insightful Spell Sight is interesting. I don't know if I'd wear this, though, over, like, a Cranium Sphere. Well, I guess the crafting system is nice. I don't really know how these items are going to mesh, because I need to have the crafting system open at the same time as the items to really theory craft what items would be good. This item's okay. The Evocation Focus is an Augment. Insightful Spell Sight is interesting. So... Oh, this is just a fantastic item. This is an amazing item. Are you kidding me? Insightful Armor Piercing, admittedly, is not the hardest thing to get. I haven't looked at the artifacts yet though, because I think of right now my builds, every build runs the Racer from Den of Vipers, and if the artifacts here are better than that one, then I would just run this, which is a super good item. Good item. Very good item. Legendary Accuracy is always good to have. Endgame monsters have hilarious amounts of armor class for some reason, so yeah, just a good item. Undying is also a lot, so if you're running like Elite, I don't know how you would die on Elite, but I mean, I guess if you were like a low-lifer and you were struggling, I don't know, running like Epic Elite Sagas, yeah, this is a good item to have. We're not going to talk about that item. That is, wow. Oh, they didn't change the effects on this item, making it atrocious. Okay, cool. Am I reading that correctly? Is that... wait, 20%? What? How does this item not just become mandatory in every single gear set ever? Okay. That's interesting. Oh, double strike 17%. Nice! That's cool. I like that. This is a great item because quality sheltering is hard to get. Or PR on MRR is hard to get. And Profane Life Force is not an augment, so I like this item a lot. That item is broken. Okay, quality potency is competing with the Red Wizard Sight, as I said before. And True Seeing is kinda useless, but I would have to look at the augments to see if this would be a better or worse version than the Red Wizard Sight, but I just like that it's an alternative to the Red Wizard Sight that is not a raid item. So that's good. It's okay. I mean, these are both augmentable stats, but they're like painful augments to get. So I could see some kind of low life or something like that. I guess it's okay. Great item. Both of them are augmentable stats, but the augments we have for these stats are much lower than these two effects because the only Insightful Wizardry augment is the one with Salt Marsh, and that's only 100. Do you need the spell points? I don't know. Theoretically, it's a good item because more spell points is always good, though, so... Well, that item's broken. Wow, that item is terrible. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Bonuses to single saves are always inherently worse than bonuses to all saves, even if the bonuses to all saves are less. Okay, so this exceptional skills +6 is incorrect because in the past it was +10, and the devs use the excuse that it's supposed to be +6 when it's not. So all that is just making worse items with an excuse. So this is thumbs down. It should definitely be +10 because there's +10 items in the past, and for some reason when Fire for Morgrave came out, they just decided it's all +6. I don't know why. They just did. But the funny thing is Myth actually has a helmet with +10. I think it's like Dex skills? I think it's Dex. Anyways. So they still just pick and choose exceptional +6 or exceptional +10 whenever they want. And I hate that. I don't like that at all. Oh, that item's broken. Admittedly, Electrical Blast is not great. Actually, no, this item is probably gonna change because there's forbidden knowledge. I don't know. It might supposed to be electric blast. Electric blast is okay. It's nice and cast already because it's electric and it's AoE, so it's like an AoE strip. But it doesn't have range. It's not a fireball. It's like a cone. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm using the Dino Rune Arm right now, which is the Corrupted Fire Blast, which, if you're gonna shoot the Rune Arm, is like exclusively bad. So at least it's the right spell power, so it's okay. And obviously Inseparable Magnetism and Lightning Lore in one item. Fantastic stats. That's really all you want. So, thumbs up. Let's see what the weapons have. They're probably all gonna have Vampirism in 3 slots. Oh. Oh, that's right. The heroic weapons don't have the Woeful slot because that's like the LGS debuff. I'm very happy we don't have LGS debuffs on heroic items. That is good. So, they just have 4 slots, which is fine. It's just Dread Crafting, so that's fine. Let's look at the armors. Okay, good luck plus 5 is actually a lot. Natural armor 15 is also a lot. Wait. All of these armors have 4 slots. Wait, so the armors are supposed to have the 4 crafting slots and the 2 stats. Okay, that seems very power creepy. But I am glad to see that the armors have the inflated AC of Myth, except for the robe and docent, which is really funny, and definitely should not be like that. Still funny. I don't know. These are good items because they have 6 slots, 6 effects, which is crazy. But also, well, the max. By the way, the max dex on these armors is not correct. I have bonuses to max dex on my character that I'm logged into, so that's why. They have lesser displacement instead of ghostly. Gonna be honest, I feel like ghostly is a better effect for 2 reasons. 1, lesser displacement doesn't stack with regular displacement, and regular displacement is much better, and like half the classes in the game get displacement. Well, actually, there's 3 reasons. The second reason is Reaper 10 is gonna set this 25% to 0, versus displacement, which it's not 0. And then the third reason is that Ghostly gives Ghost Touch, which, granted, most people have Ghost Touch. But in the case you don't have Ghost Touch, it's nice. And in the older raids, the raids before Skellies, if you run them on hard, none of the monsters in the quest have Ghost Touch. So if you're like a newish player or like playing a low-lifer or whatever, and you get aggro on the Lord of Blades, if you're playing on hard, he's gonna miss you due to Ghostly. Which is a huge boon to your survivability, because there's a chance that he just misses you and doesn't one-shot you. I mean, granted, not everyone's running hard raids, some people run Reaper 1 raids, in which case, above Elite, so Reaper 1 or above, 10% Ghostly is useless, which is true. However, I still think Ghostly is a better effect, because while the Lord of Blades, for example, won't bypass Ghostly on hard, he will bypass all concealment because all raid bosses, as far as I know, have True Seeing. Still though, the fact that these have two oh wait. Hold up. These armors have 2 effects, static effects, but 2 slots. And these have 4. Okay, I don't know what's intended. I have no idea. I'll make a note of that. That's really funny. There's the augments, or the crafting mats. Let's look at the rare items. The list is still not very big. Okay, Confidence Elemental Resist is actually a hard stat to get. I don't know how useful it is, but it is funny seeing the character shooting having like 80 dual resist. That is fun. I don't know how good it is, but it's fun. And it looks like that's... Okay, that's a bug. This should be plus 5% exceptional crit. That's disappointing. Broken item, broken item, broken item. Are they all broken? Cold Absorption is probably the least useful elemental absorb you can get, because none of the big raids have cold, except like the Maze and Hunt. Not a fan. That's broken. That's broken. And then the Rune Arm Cold Bolts is kinda not good. I mean, it's good in quarantine because of the freeze. Like, if you want to playing a caster already, if you want a DPS Rune Arm, I don't know why you would use this. It doesn't even have the charge rate on it. I don't know. I feel like you can't really play without the Rune Arm charge rate. I don't know. There's like only one item in the game that isn't a Rune Arm that has the Rune Arm charge rate. Anyways, let's look at the Sun and Moon Augments. Oh, there's a lot. What's this? That's exclusively bad. Not be- Oh, wait. That's funny. So the Profane bonus to a single spell DC has the same amount of spell DC as the Lunar Gem of all spell DCs, meaning that if you slot this, you get 1 DC instead of you slot the Lunar Gem of spell DCs, you get the exact same bonus. So this is completely useless in every conceivable way. That is not enough. It should be like minimum +5 on Heroic and like +15 on Epic. 2 is gonna make no difference. There's not a single skill check in the game that 2 is gonna make the difference. It's either you roll a 20 and succeed or you roll a 1 and fail. 2 is just gonna give you a 10% chance, 10% higher chance to succeed. This is never worth slotting ever. Oh, and it's, okay, that's useless. Eldritch Blast Dice is good. The problem is you are not going to have enough augment slots in your gear set, most likely, to slot both the Lunar and Solar Blast and Pack Dice. And I don't like this is how they're buffing Warlock is with gear. I don't like that. Well, it's not that it's with gear. The problem is it's not easy to get gear. You have to slot this, except now you can't fit in, say, the Solar Gem of Spell Power or the Lunar Gem of PRR, and that kind of just bricks your build. I don't know, not a fan. Okay, totally useless, useless. There's not even any offensive divination spells in the game. I don't know why this is here. This should not be here. Useless. Are these all useless? They're all useless. Every single one. It's the Pack Dice one. Oh, wait. No. It's the Lunar Gem of Linguistics, but it's not Linguistics like the Augment that reduces the cooldown of Intimidate and stuff. It just gives the skills. That's funny. It's useless. Are any of these useful? Okay, this one is like the only one that I could see being useful is a UMD swap, because 2 UMD is a lot in Heroics, so that's fine. These are all bad. What the heck? Oh, legendary bonus to maximum spell points is good, because currently the only way to get that is with the Autumn set from Feywild or LGS, and neither of those are good. They're both exclusively bad. Wait, does the list repeat itself? Am I losing it? It looks like the list repeats itself. Yeah, what? Lunar Gem of Divination Legendary. And where is it? Lunar Gem... Oh, Solar! Oh, they're doing it for both? Oh, wow. Wow, that's depressing. Yeah, there's so many ways you can brick your character with these new augments. It's great. You can make your character not even function. Legendary bonus dodge cap's good. Force Absorption is... I don't know if there's any set bonus in the game that gives Force Absorption. I would like to see the other absorptions instead of Force Absorption. Also, 6% is not very much. I don't know, I feel like this is the kind of thing that you're gonna bring to a specific raid, push raid, when you need to min-max a specific stat for the specific raid, and you would never slot this in a general tank. I don't know why you would do that. Okay, so in this giant list of augments, the total number of good augments is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in this giant list of augments, only 7 of these augments are good, and one of them is only good on Heroic. And 4 of them are only good on Warlock because they only function on Warlock. Which means that only, what, 2, 3 of them are good on anything else? I guess the Force Absorption's 8. Wow. The good news is that these augments are sharing the named item table with regular named items. So when you're looking for whatever item you're looking for, you might get really lucky and pull the Lunar Gem of Divination, and you will uninstall the game because you're just depressed. That is... wow. They're clogging the loot tables to make it impossible to pull what you want with literal trash. Like, you can't even use these. There's no reason to use these. Wow. Okay, well, that is extremely disappointing. If they just increased the DCs by 1 and had +4 Profane and +4 Artifact, it would be interesting, because then you could min-max a specific DC for a specific spell for a specific purpose. In its current state, it's completely pointless because you just slot 1 augment and you get all of them at once for the same bonus. This is the reverse problem of the saves, bonuses to 1 save on an item. This problem with the bonus to 1 saves on an item is a resistance augment is almost as good and it saves you gear effects. This is the opposite problem. The bonus to all DCs has the same bonus as the bonus to 1 DC, which means that while you could argue that there is a reason to slot the +13 reflex save item because you want those +2 to saves, there is no reason to slot the +3 divination DC. It's the same. There's no reason. It's just worse in every way. There's no upside, ever. So why are these 16 D6 when the heroic is 1 D6? That doesn't make any sense. Probably a bug? It's just higher level, I guess. Oh, so they got these working. I mean, these are just copies of the alchemical attunements, and this one is Steam. And that's fine. Okay, this one is just bad, except for, like, cheesing specific raids. Some people still slot it, which is weird. This is, like, almost exactly the same numbers as Dreadcrafting, which Dreadcrafting is good. It's the best thing we ever got in the game. Oh, I'm glad to see that Ice is returning, because Ice is really strong on, like, Warlock. It's really funny watching everything freeze, because the DC on the freeze is low, but my understanding is Reaper bonuses to saving throws versus spells don't apply to this for whatever reason, so it just lands all the time for whatever reason. The DC's trash, but for some reason the monster saves versus it are trash. I don't know why. It's funny. Oh, thank God we're getting the ooze. The ooze effect without the oozes. I hate the oozes, they're terrible. So good we're getting it like we did with Dreadcrafting. Oh, the augments are +15. Okay, that's good. I like 15. Oh, these are just +23, so it's just objectively better than Dreadcrafting. Cool. That's fine. Got no problem with that. I mean, it should be better, so that's fine. 23 to hit is a lot. Oh, these are all big numbers because they're level 34. Alright, cool. Oh, is that 17 to tactics? Oh, I like that. It's better than the augment, which is good. It's fine. Are any of these changed? Nope. All the same. So it's Dreadcrafting with slightly higher numbers for the non-static effect items, which is fine. The weapons are fine. I mean, it's just Dread weapons. I mean, obviously obviously you're not gonna run these if you're on an endgame, a serious endgame character. You're not gonna run them over, you know, something like this, the Heavy Cross with the Undying Age. You're never gonna run these because they don't have the raid dice. But I like that they're doing the same thing they did with Dreadcrafting, where if you didn't want a raid item, you got a weapon that's actually useful if you make it, and it's a deterministic grind, so I like that. That's always good. Helping people who don't raid, thumbs up from me. Improved Destruction is actually nice, because the only other way to get Improved Destruction as an augment is the Essence of Constellation, which is a massive pain to farm because it drops in too hot to handle. You either have to pull the greatsword, which directly turns in the augment, or you have to pull the short sword and the bastard sword. I don't know why you need them both, but you do. And yeah, too hot to handle is not very much well run. It's also a phenomenally difficult raid, at least for pugs, because of the mechanics. So this is good because farming on Essence of Constellation for the average player is very difficult. Very difficult. I mean, you're never gonna use this? What slot is this? I don't remember what the slots are, so I'll look at that later. Oh, it's the claw? Or are these all claw? No, it is the claw. Okay, okay. I don't see why you would ever use this because it's non-scaling damage. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but if it's what I think it's gonna be, which is like 78, it's useless. Oh, Bane? Why is that a thing? That should just not exist. More armor piercing is always good. 17% double strike is good. That's more than we have. Oh, quality bonus to stats. Well, would you look at that? What slot is this? Wait, this is the scale slot? Wait, does that mean it doesn't stack with the plus 15? Can you not have them both? No. The icon's wrong. Okay. That's fine. So you can have both 15 and enhancement and quality plus 3. Alright, that's good. I like that. That means it's like the Rat Quest gear, where it's, you got a one item with plus 3 quality and plus 15 on one item for every stat. But you can do this with any of the items. So, that just made getting main stat 100,000 times easier. So I like that. I need to check if there's anything else I need to look at. I'm gonna read the forum post real quick. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. Nope, looks like that's it. So there's nothing else on this LAMORDIA for me to showcase, at least as far as I know. Yeah, okay. Stay tuned for whenever the third preview comes out, and I will smell you later.